Hey everybody, this is quinXen and welcome back to Red Building. This will be the last episode, however, it's a good chance to tell you something I forgot about in the last few episodes, and that's namely vertical wire transmission. Um, right, so if you make something like this, you stick a redstone torch on the side of a block with redstone on top of that, and continue the pattern, you can basically send redstone all the way down. Yeah, the way it works is this wire gets turned on, so the block gets power, so the torch turns off, and then this, which was previously powered, now gets unpowered, so this torch turns on, and this keeps on alternating. Right, so now there's a way to send redstone wiring back up, because this won't work. And that's by sending yeah, basically just putting redstone on top of glowstone, like that. It doesn't work back down, however. Let me just show you about that. So just like that. There. It's stuck. Doesn't work like that. Um, you might think it also works with regular blocks. However, it does not. And well, yeah, you can just use slabs as well. So there's actually no need for glowstone. But the thing is, this was something glowstone was able to do long before slabs were. So I'm just showing you that as well. Right. So let's get on to what this episode was actually supposed to be about. Things that function using redstone. Or mechanism components. This is the dropper. It shoots out an item in item form when it gets a tick or redstone pulse. Good. This also goes for the dispenser, but the dispenser also has the ability to use items. Splash. I'm just giving an example. Like this, it shoots out a block. Put something usable in it, and it shoots it out. And now I'm weak. Right. So if you try to do that with a hopper, it shoots it out in item form. Very useful. Also, if you connect a comparator to any kind of storage device, by that I mean anything that has slots for storing items in, like this dropper, you can put it like this. Where's some dust? So, like that. Okay, now if you were to say put a stack in here, nothing, right? Now if you place a repeater here, bam, you have a clock. And as long as there's item in here, it's on, and even one item triggers it. So how is this useful, you think? Well, for example, you could make an auto dropper with this. Basically, all you gotta do is connect redstone over here. And as long as there are items in here, there will be a clock, and thus it will be shooting. Very useful, right? You can also use this trick with dispensers, and then hoppers, anything that has an inventory. Although sending redstone pulses to this hopper won't do a lot, except for turning it on and off again. But you could, however, say something like, as long as there are items in this hopper, send pulses to this dispenser, like this. So that's pretty useful. but that's more like a circuit thing I apparently also forgot. Right. So, hoppers, no, not hoppers. Dispensers and droppers are both solid blocks, which means that they can be used to transmit power like any other solid block. Drop hoppers. I actually forgot to check that. So let's find out now. They are not solid. Okay, that's good to know. As for pistons, this is probably a bad idea to do it this way, but I can tell you now they are transparent. Well, would you look at that? It didn't trigger. Well, yeah. This also goes for right, normal pistons. Just a sec. Right. Um, right. So one of my neighbors stopped by for a quick visit. Anyway, redstone lamps. Give them power, they light up. Release that power, they stop lighting up. And they are also what's the word for it again? Solid. That's it. Okay, well, guess what this is? That's right. It's a door. I'm pretty sure you didn't know that, did you? Just kidding, just kidding. So, the doors. Except for right-clicking them to open them, you can also use current to open them. And they are also not solid. Great. These are iron doors. As you can see, right-clicking them doesn't do anything. The only way to open them is by using a redstone current. And just like the wooden ones, these are not solid either. Then we get to something pretty funny. Yeah, so the pretty funny things. Sorry, I had a nasty cough there. These are not blocks, and what these blocks behind them are, I'll explain to you in a bit, because I feel another cough coming up. Okay, so these are note blocks, and each one of them has 25 different tones, which you can set by right-clicking it. Yeah, and they play different instruments depending on what block they are placed on. For example, wood would play, I would guess this is bass guitar, and gravel, sand, or soul sand plays sticks, and glass panes and glowstone plays clicking. This one sounds more like, what are they called again? Oh, hey, I never knew you could hold your right mouse button. That's interesting. Okay. Right, regarding of what the instruments are called, you can hear them now. Stone-based blocks, that includes any kind of stone, smooth, brick, as long as it's stone. This also includes netherrack, obsidian, and nether bricks. We'll play this sound. And everything that's not mentioned in here will play piano. This also includes air blocks. And finally we get to one of the more crazy redstone reactors. TNT. Activate it and it goes boom. Yeah. Well, this concludes the tutorial phase of red building. Take your time to familiarize yourself with all the tools I've given you up till now. And I say do some experimenting. See what kind of things you like doing. Good luck on your endeavors and bye bye.